everybody. This is Katie with Limitless You Health Coaching, your custom approach to weight loss. I'm really excited about today's Q&A Tuesday because it's about the holiday season and the winter season, and it's about healthy hibernation. How do you maintain or attain a bikini body now in the winter season? And maybe you've been doing so well, eating clean, you feel good, you look good, and then boom, it's the holidays. And you know what? Your willpower goes out the window. There's cookies at work. There's parties. There's Thanksgiving. And then it feels like from Thanksgiving through the New Year's, it's just, a month and a half of a lot of food, a lot of parties, a lot of drinks. And then unfortunately, sometimes a tighter pant size because we end up overeating. We start indulging too much. And we usually just forget all the healthy habits we created over the summer. And I really believe that just because it's not a bikini season, it doesn't mean we should forget how to take care of ourselves. And just because we're wearing so many layers, we shouldn't just start indulging on everything and then lose what we've worked so hard for. And really, we just go crazy this next month and a half, and then we're like, you know what, in the new year, I'm gonna get back on it. In the spring, I'm gonna get back on it because I want my bikini body. Well, why don't we just make it a lifestyle? And how about we try over this holiday season and through the winter months, not giving up, not giving in, and just sticking with our healthy habits. And I have 6 decent habits that you can start incorporating right away. And the first one I have for you is eating empowered. I talk about this with a lot of my clients. So many people spend time thinking, no, I can't have this food. It's the holiday season. Guess I can't have eggnog. Guess I can't have a gingerbread cookie. But really, if you're making conscious choices, and we'll talk about setting boundaries in a second here, but if you go into this holiday season knowing that you really love this certain food, allow yourself to have it, but be conscious. Don't say, I can't have any foods. What can you have? I love my dad's Thanksgiving stuffing. It's not an ideal food on my meal plan, but I know I love it. If I don't have any, I might feel a little bit sad. So I'm going to go into Thanksgiving thinking that, you know what, I know this isn't the best food for me, but it's a holiday, and I'm choosing to have it, and I'm going to be very conscious about my portion sizes. Because the more you say no, the more you're going to end up binging on something later. So eat empowered. Instead of saying, no, I can't have something, decide what can you have, and be really conscious about portion control and be very aware. Make conscious choices. The second one is planning ahead. It's no surprise that throughout the holiday season, there are parties every single weekend. And at those parties, there's going to be cocktails and cookies and foods and things that maybe aren't ideal for your meal plan. Nobody wants to be the person who shows up to the party and brings their own bag of carrots and it's like, sorry, I can't eat your food. No, we're going to go into this party, we're going to eat beforehand. I know you've heard that before. I promise you it works. Eat something beforehand so you're not going in starving. That's going to keep you from binging on food. Now, if you are having a gluten-free, dairy-free meal plan on a regular basis and you're going to your friend's house and they're making a big lasagna, don't be rude and, skip all the food and refuse to eat it. Have a very small portion and fill the rest of your plate with the veggies. Or if it's a potluck style, you can be the one bringing vegetables and whatever's on your meal plan and be able to share that with everybody else. So take a little bit of what your host is offering and then fill the rest. Now also, when you're planning ahead, I really want you to start setting your boundaries. How many drinks am I going to have tonight? Okay, I think I'll have 2 drinks. And maybe I won't have 2 things of eggnog, but maybe I'll have 1 clear alcoholic drink and 1 eggnog. Or maybe I'll have, 1 alcoholic drink and then the rest of the time I'll have water. Make a plan. If you know there's going to be a bunch of cookies there, don't just say, I can't have cookies, I'm on a diet. Choose. I'm going to say I'll have 1 cookie or I'll have 1 piece of pie. So plan ahead for what you think is going to be there. Again, if it's potluck, bring your own food for that. But otherwise, enjoy a little bit of what your host has and then plan ahead and decide, set your boundaries. How many drinks am I going to have? How many of the sweets am I going to have? Now, another one of my tips for healthy hibernation is sleeping. And, I specialize in weight loss. And so people go, well, what does sleep have to do with weight loss? Well, honestly, your chances of obesity go up by 23% when you consistently get less than 6 hours of sleep at night. And when you're sleeping, this is your time for your body to recover and heal. And when we're healing, then when we wake up the next day, we're able to get rid of all the toxins that have collected while we've been sleeping. Also, if we're not sleeping on a regular basis and you wake up and you're tired, that's usually when we're craving energy. And when we crave energy, we crave sugar. So we end up getting, the peppermint mocha, the giant size of that, and then maybe in the afternoon you need another mocha, or maybe you go to the vending machine. But when you're feeling tired during the day, that's because you're not getting enough sleep. But why don't you try drinking water or having an apple instead? Because hydrating yourself in an apple, that gives you actually more of an energy boost than any coffee drink will ever. Also, if we're not sleeping well and I said we're tired, your body's going to crave that sugar, so we're going to crave some more of those carbs, but that can also lead to stress eating because we're not able to handle stress as easily as we would if we had a nice night's sleep. So make sure you're getting at least 7 to 9 hours during this holiday season. The next one is stress less, which I know is hard because the holidays are really stressful. There's parties to go to, gifts to buy, work deadlines. We're working less days, so we have to get more done, and there's travel. There's a lot happening. But when your body is stressed, it releases its fight or flight hormone, and that's your adrenals. They're going, and then that releases cortisol. And when cortisol is released, your body stores fat, and it stores it around your midsection. And I know we all get upset when we have fat around our midsection, but it's just there to protect us. And when we're in a constant state of stress, that cortisol is always going. So just a fun tip, if you're trying to lose belly fat, relax. Find yoga, find meditation, read a book, find something to relax you. And you can take that time to relax with just breathing, and you can do it in the car, you can do it at work, you can do it, when you're at a party and it's getting a little bit too stressful, and all you have to do is a nice equal breath. You're going to breathe in, and in your head count to 8, and then breathe out. And in your head you're going to count to 8, okay? So you'll breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out. And when you're feeling relaxed, your stress response cannot be activated, okay? So you can't be relaxed and stressed. It's one or the other. So just know that if you're going to commit to feeling relaxed, go ahead and do that. Do some sort of breathing exercise or walk away from the situation or whatever it is you need to do. Because the more stress on your body, like I said, it's going to store fat. But then also if we're feeling stressed the whole holiday season, it's going to fly by and you're going to look back on it and go, well, did I have any fun or was I stressed the entire time? Now the next one is exercise steady, and I'm not saying you have to run a 5K on Thanksgiving. I'm just saying keep your body moving 30 minutes a day, get your heart pumping. This is going to release endorphins, it's going to make you feel happy, make you feel good. Plus when you do some sort of workout, this propels more healthy habits throughout the day. So just make sure that you keep your body moving and you can sweat out all of those toxins. Which brings me to my next one, and the last one of healthy hibernation is when in doubt, just detox. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's the holidays. And if you're eating a diet of 80-20, 80% you're doing really well, and then 20% you get to indulge and have some really yummy treats. If you end up overdoing it, you're going to be okay if most of the time you're eating clean. But maybe a weekend got out of hand, you smell like eggnog, you overdid it on the cookies, or maybe it's the morning after Thanksgiving. Don't give up. Don't throw away the rest of the week. Get to the gym, go for a nice walk outside, maybe do some workouts at home, drink some green juice, increase your water, and just flush out your system. But promise me that you're not going to, go to a party on Tuesday, wake up on Wednesday and go, oh, you know what, I blew it, I'll start over on Monday. No, just get back on it that next day. All right, so healthy hibernation, how to stay on track this holiday and this winter season, because we are not waiting for the new year or bikini season to start being healthy again. So we're going to eat empowered. Don't tell yourself you can't have something. Just consciously choose to have it. Plan ahead and set your boundaries. How many drinks am I going to have? They probably aren't going to have food that I personally want to eat. So how am I going to fill my plate with veggies or maybe a lean protein so I can get through the night feeling good? Get lots of sleep, because when you're not sleeping right, your body's going to store fat and you're going to crave a lot of carbohydrates. Stress less, relax. You want to enjoy your holidays, and you also don't want your body to be fighting for you all the time. Exercise steady, and when in doubt, detox. I wish you all a really happy and beautiful holiday season.